It's always more fun to share with everyone.
G'day, welcome to episode 262 of Trent365. Today is Monday the 20th of August. Greetings from Bali have arrived. Just had my first Bali earthquake tremor. Actually, haven't had one of those for a few years, 10 years or so since I last lived here. I guess we've got some aftershocks coming through from the Lombok shake that happened a few days back. Anyway, but so far so good as I look to the walls and the ceilings. I read something on the plane on the way over, though, about the millennial generation being a generation of sharers, which is interesting because we're always giving the millennials a bit of grief. But the thing that they're sharing is passwords to these online subscription services like Netflix and Hulu. And it's got to be worth, well, it is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars to these big companies like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon and these companies. And the CEO of Netflix, Reed Hastings, came out and said it's not such a big deal. They're aware of it, they're working on it, but they're not too stressed about it. Part of the reasons he gave to justify that was they see it as a little bit of a customer acquisition play, that people use their mates, log on, they enjoy the service, and then they later on sign up themselves. I agree with that because I've done exactly the same thing myself. A mate of mine had a Netflix account. He gave me his password. He wasn't using one of his profiles, so I used it. And then 12 months in, his credit card expired, or he had a problem with his credit card. And so I was without Netflix for a week, and I didn't want to do a week without Netflix, so I went and got my own subscription. But, you know, most people would have waited the week, it's just that I was heading off on a trip. So I don't know that that's a real strong argument from Reed Hastings. I think they've already got the 1 month free trial anyway, so that doesn't really add up to me. The other thing he said that is actually by sharing, it's actually making people stickier because if you want to cancel your subscription, you don't want to let your mates down, so you won't cancel your subscription, you'll keep it going. Again, I think it's a pretty loose argument. The bottom line is it's got to be costing them hundreds of thousands of dollars, these guys. They have to find a solution. I think they will. Some of the possible solutions, I guess, is maybe voice-activated passwords or facial recognition. That would make sense to me. And, you know, if they're losing that much money, they can put a hell of a lot of money into the technology that fixes that problem. I think something like maybe even an app. You could probably do it on an app, right? I mean, you could do fingerprint recognition or facial recognition on your app that gives you a password that you zap over to your TV. Something like that would work. So it's going to happen. I have to believe that the password sharing stuff is going to be clamped down on at some point. Don't know when. It's going to be interesting to see it play out, I reckon. Alrighty, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.
If you have one, here is something you can